Hi and welcome back or welcome to my All the Perfume YouTube channel. In this video I'm sharing perfumes that I bought for the bottle. There are so many cute perfume bottle designs and I do have lots in my collection, more than are here, but with this particular group, these are the ones that I bought just for the bottle. I hadn't even smelt the perfume before the bottle joined my collection, and also where I've spent my own money too. These aren't PR samples or any collaboration, any perfume work bottles for instance, just the ones I've bought because I saw the bottle and loved it and had to have it in my collection. This perfume is Toy 2 Bubblegum by Moschino, and when this launched in 2022, I already had an awareness of the Toy and Toy 2 line and thought those bottles were cute. But it was this pink that just meant I had to have this in my collection. I wouldn't say necessarily I'm the biggest lover of pink. Lilac happens to be my favourite colour, but there is something about a pink perfume bottle that looks really good, not least when you have a bear as a cap as well. This is also a bubblegum scent, bubblegum, rose and cinnamon. So I'm happy to report that I enjoyed the scent of this perfume too. And I wore it back then when it was new to my collection and had fun with it. But I will say now that because of the rose, for me personally, this isn't a scent that is an easy reach. I have to be ready to kind of put this on like a costume and enjoy what is quite a spicy rose with its bubblegum, even though the bubblegum really is there. I'm pleased about that and I'm pleased about its sweetness. I don't regret buying it. I had fun taking it to Peppa Pig World with my son to keep the cute vibes going, and I just love how it looks. There is also now Toy 2 Pearl, which is a beautiful bottle that's kind of pearly, I suppose. Pearly, kind of got a holographic vibe to it, metallic. That bottle is lovely in my collection, but I did receive that for PR afterwards. This is one I just had to buy. This bottle is Fantasia by Anna Sui, and when I added it to my collection a couple of years ago, I couldn't believe the price point. I think I paid about £10 for this, and I thought, what are other people not seeing? How is this so affordable when it could easily be on sale for more? Now, in terms of the Anna Sui perfumes, I can find them a little bit similar. So I didn't really expect to love this perfume. Then when I sprayed, the pepper, raspberry, cedar actually does something that almost feels a little bit magical. Like it really suits its unicorn themed bottle. It's sort of a strong perfume, but light at the same time. It's quite enjoyable. It's not really a me scent, but I don't dislike it either. So I've kept this in my collection and I just love displaying this. It looks so pretty. And I know that when I first posted about this on Instagram, it received a lot of attention too. It is a little bit harder to find now, but it is still out there. So for this beautiful bottle alone, it is a bit of a recommendation from me, and it's worth checking out the other Fantasia bottles as well. I have Fantasia Mermaid, which is also very pretty. This perfume is Gold Rush by Paris Hilton, and I have previously reviewed this entire line, so I'll be sure to add the link to that video below. Way back in 2020, just before my son was born in fact, I added this to my collection when I saw I could buy it in the UK. Now, you couldn't test it in the shops, so it was a blind buy, and of course it was for the bottle, because look how pretty that is. And that's a dent by my standards. I really enjoy this fragrance. I expected to like this one actually, a little bit more than Rosé Rush, and that's another love, but this one is a really good perfume too, albeit just a bit more familiar to me. You've got in here lemon, praline, vanilla and nectarine, and even though it doesn't necessarily smell too much of any of those notes, the overall effect is like a kind of creamy yet juicy feel all at once. And it's a little bit like Viva la Juicy, and it's also a little bit like Bon Bon by Viktor Rolf too. So that is what to expect when you're smelling Gold Rush. And you can get this so affordably. It's Paris Hilton, so I feel like it might have ended up in my collection either way, but I think these bottles are so stunning, even better in reality, and ones I just had to have, even regardless of the scent itself. This perfume is For Her by Pepe Jeans, and I featured it a couple of times recently, most recently in my summer scents, but also it was in my Instagram Made Me Buy It video. So there's a bit of both things going on here. I kept seeing it on Instagram and there were rave reviews for the scent, but it was the cute pictures of these bottles that pushed me to buy this perfume. The notes are yummy. You've got in here almond milk, tangerine, vodka and marshmallow. And what you get with the scent is this kind of juicy yet creamy feeling, a little bit like with Gold Rush, that's summery yet kind of cosy. And even though I didn't really smell the marshmallow at first, somehow all of those notes work together to kind of give you that effect. So I think it's really well done and quite underrated. I know I need to reach for it more. I'd love to try more from Pepe Jeans as a result, and this is also so affordable. So I just feel like you win on all fronts with this. You get this gorgeous bottle, a really good scent that feels well done and a little bit different, and it doesn't cost much. And this is what I love about perfume, that you can find these gems that really surprise you and have something great in your collection. This perfume is Music Box by Kylie Minogue, and I'm a really big fan of the Kylie Minogue perfumes. She has relaunched Darling quite recently in the last couple of years, and she's also brought out a new scent with Disco Darling. But I'm going back to 2007 up until about 2010 when she brought out maybe 6 or 7 perfumes, and there are some loves in there for me. Sweet Darling and also Showtime. And when I have my own fragrance line, a few of the scents will be heavily influenced by Kylie. Music Box isn't a perfume that I bought that first time around because I couldn't really smell much. But then the bottle came up on Vinted, maybe about 6 months ago now, and I bought this for £10 and I just thought I want the bottle. It's cute. And it had been a little bit lost on me back in the earlier noughties that this bottle should be kept on its side. That is the way the writing is orientated, and it looks really cute. The scent has freesia, orange blossom, rose and sandalwood, and even strawberry actually, which again had passed me by the first time around. But when I smell this, I just can't really get much from it. It is a little bit like Jennifer Lopez's Still, but maybe a little more fruity, and it does share some of the notes too. It shares the orange blossom, it shares the rose, with Still being a bit more of a tea scent. I can't regret it because I love the bottle, but out of all the ones I've shared so far today, this isn't one where I'm really pleased with the scent, but the bottle is still a choice for me. It's still something that I love to have and display. This perfume is Candy Love by Escada, and I feel that now, 2 years on from its launch, I will appreciate this perfume even more than I did back then. This one is candy apple, rose, vanilla and whipped cream. So really yummy notes, and of course we're here to talk about bottles, and look how cute that heart is. So I love having this in my collection, and there have been a few flankers since. With Escada, I really have loved some of their perfumes in the past, and Sunset Heat, namely, was a perfume I wore on a Spanish holiday, I think, and just really enjoyed. It smelled so good. But those summer ones are often limited edition. I think this perfume is also limited edition, but it's one that I just think looks really cute and I had to have it in my collection. I vowed to make it my scent of the day because not only do I love those yummy notes even more 2 years on than I did back then, I really like apple even more in scents now. So I'll give this a wear, but to my memory, this one is quite similar to Ariana Grande's Mod Blush. So if you haven't smelled this yet, that perfume is your little way in to what this one smells like. I like displaying it. It's just a shame there are a couple of scratches on that centre heart here. And I did take it out and about with me once, maybe twice, but I would have hoped that wouldn't happen so easily. Yeah, a great bottle and no regrets, just not a perfume that I've reached for much up until now. But today I'm set to change that. This perfume is 100% Chilled by Cosmopolitan, and it is another scent that featured in my Instagram Made Me Buy It video. So I saw the cute bottle, and again a drinks theme going on here, loved it in other people's photos and wanted it for myself in my collection. But this one is a little bit different to the others because while I hadn't smelt those ones before, with this one I did go and visit the line and check to see which was my actual favourite of the perfumes. This one is red berries, musk and cashmere wood. So I had a safe feeling that I would like it, and it turned out to be that favourite of mine. I feel like you will like this scent if you like perfumes by Ariana Grande. It is that kind of DNA and musky vibe, and it's smelling good. And I have no regrets because it was a decent price. It was £30, so it was affordable, and the pale blue as well of the bottle just makes it super cute. So certainly a perfume I visited because of the bottle. I don't think maybe a Cosmopolitan scent would have caught my attention so soon either way, but I think these look really great, and actually the collector in me would still love to have the other ones as well. This perfume is Rrrr by Carmen Electra, and I always trip myself up a little bit on how I should be pronouncing that Rrrr. Here it is, and it is just the cutest bottle. I absolutely had my attention caught when I saw this crop up online, and I'm not sure why this never made it to a Superdrug in the UK, because I just think it's so fun and would have been so popular. Not least, I bought a gift set with this fragrance in for £15. So actually I think I sent the link to my sister for my birthday a couple of years back and asked if I could have this as my gift. It had the lotion and the shower gel included in that £15, and I think that's so great, especially as this is the 100ml bottle. Perfect. Now, the scent is a scent profile I've smelled before. This with its mandarin orange, it's got blackberry, floral middle notes with gardenia, orchid, jasmine, and a caramel, amber, sandalwood base. Basically smells like Viva La Juicy. They're really similar scents. But with that in mind, how great that you can buy a more affordable equivalent and also in a cute bottle. So it's just perfect to me. And it's not as easy to buy online, but you can still find it. So go and have a look for Rrrr by Carmen Electra if you like that kind of wearable signature floral scent with caramel. It smells really good, and I have absolutely no regrets about this one. Thank you for watching, and I really enjoyed going back through these bottles, so I hope you liked finding out about them too. I'm wondering if I need to film bottles I don't like as a topic. That might be an interesting one. So let me know if there's any content about bottle shapes and designs that you would like to see. Please do tell me what you think of these bottles, and yeah, let's get the conversation going. If there are any bottles you don't like, let's chat. Please do give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and remember to subscribe to my channel. You can find me over on Instagram, TikTok, and my blog. Thank you again, and I will see you in my next video.